public dental service is basically not functioning, or functioning to a very low standard. I mean, in 2006, there were 330 dentists working within the public dental service. Last year, there were 253. And considering that the population has increased by about 1 million, it tells you the story that children are not getting the checkups that they should be getting throughout primary school. They should be getting 3 checkups in second class, fourth class and sixth class, and many aren't getting any, or maybe getting one, or it could be into their secondary school. And that's the time they need to learn the preventative measures to ensure that they don't develop tooth decay and gum disease. Like 104,000 of the children, 50% actually missed out on a dental appointment in 2023. I don't have the figures for 2024, and it was something similar the year before in 2022 as well. And I mean, it's due to insufficient staff. I mean, there's 22 posts unfilled at the moment. The Irish Dental Association have been calling on the government to rebuild the public dental service, but also to recruit immediately 120 dentists. But I think if we were to look at it and assess it properly, we probably need even more dentists than that. I'd say we need over 400 to actually address the concerns of the population as it stands. But the HSE recruitment moratorium has affected dentists more so than any other grades. I mean, there's been a 23% decrease in the number of dentists recruited. The number of doctors, nurses, etc., while we still need more in the system, it has increased. It has actually decreased for the dental service. And I mean, the pay and number strategy actually has left numerous posts that actually disappear. And in relation to the medical card services for adults who have a medical card, in 2009, the budget being spent on this was 86.8 million. It was 20 million less a number of years ago. And again, because of our population increase and because the costs of all of these services have increased, it stands to reason that people are not getting the service that they deserve. There are less people being seen. And about 50% of the dentists on that scheme have actually pulled out. And partly that is to do with the funding, but many would say it's to do with the contract and the bureaucracy involved in the contracts. And even if the money was increased, many would not actually go back in under that contract. So we're seeing many people with medical cards unable to access dental care because they can't afford to pay for it privately. There's thousands waiting on orthodontic services, most of them children, but some are actually adults because, again, they weren't seen as children, so now they've become adults and they still require the service but haven't been able to access it, with years waiting list. And then, as my colleague mentioned there, dental surgery for people who require general anaesthetic, again, they're waiting possibly years. And again, it's down to a lack of trained personnel to provide this service. I mean, autistic children have sensory issues around having their teeth seen to by a dentist. So we need a number of specialised dentists who can actually address that. Recently, a constituent contacted me about a young man, he's around 30 years of age, and she said his teeth are in a shocking state of disrepair. He's autistic. He didn't go to a dentist because he couldn't stand anything being put into his mouth. He will now, they're so bad, require implants, and that's going to cost a huge amount of money, which he doesn't have. So she was talking to me about how do we get support for this young man to get his teeth seen to, and it's causing him such distress that he was actually suicidal because of the state of his teeth. So there's a lot of issues here that need to be dealt with. So there's nothing in the motion I don't disagree with. We just need to see it implemented. Thank you.